Hey there, it's Ruth Sherman, CEO and celebrity speech and media coach, but you don't have to be famous to work with me. So I decided that today I was going to talk about how to deal with the inevitable discomfort that comes for most of us in various types of presentational settings. You know, the trembly hands, the increased perspiration, the fast heartbeat, the butterflies, all of those ridiculous feelings that you can't control and you wish would go away, but that just stay there and seemingly in an aggravated effort to throw you off your game. So the reason I'm doing this now for today's newsletter is that I am planning to do an Instagram live video on Monday. So if you're getting this before Monday, the 4th of June, check it out, 11 a.m. Instagram, Ruth_Sherman is my handle. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to try something new and I want to talk about something that I have coming up and give people some information that I think that they can use right now. But it makes me super uncomfortable. And the reason for that is that when you do these live broadcasts on these social media platforms, you don't have a chance to practice with the technology because the minute you push the button, record, it goes live. And there's no like, oh, let's keep this private just between us. It goes live and you're out there, you're in front of people. So never having done it before, that makes me nervous. As people who know me know, I am a preparation freak and I voiced that on all of my clients. Sorry guys, but you know, it works. So for me, including the usual kinds of practicing where you have your notes and you say it out loud a million times, I like to practice with the technology, really make sure that I know where the buttons are and where everything is, and so everything works smoothly or as smoothly as it can with the technology. But you can't do that with these live broadcasts. So I do try to mitigate it. I am going to, leading up to it, I am going to try to, keep myself as calm as possible. And there are a few ways that I do that, and I'm going to refer to my notes, which I have right here, because I always refer to notes when I'm talking, because I want y'all to, I want to follow. I want to keep my remarks quick, and I also want to make sure that I cover everything I plan to. So the first thing is that I am going to develop content. So I'm not sure exactly yet what that content is going to be, but I'm going to start with the end in mind. So develop that content. Number two, I'm going to create notes or an outline. This is not an outline, but there are some notes on here. So I'm going to create notes or an outline because I don't think anybody should work without a net. So memorizing, trying to just spit it out. I mean, you saw how I just struggled spitting something out. If you're not what we call fluent in speaking, and I am not, meaning whatever's in your head translates out of your mouth in a very fluent way without a lot of likes in your nose and uhs and ums, then having notes or an outline can be very helpful. So notes or an outline, slides often serve as notes or an outline when you're presenting in a business setting. So number three, this is three, I'm going to read up on the platform. I want to learn from the experts. Surprises do not work for me. Practice. I am going to practice by saying it out loud. I mentioned that a moment ago because I am a preparation freak. So saying it out loud as many times as I need to make sure that it flows smoothly, that the transitions are smooth, that it feels right rolling off my tongue. I'm also going to time myself. So I'm going to practice with a timer, with a countdown clock. There's a speaker clock that I have on my devices. So that's going to help. And when I'm doing the live broadcast, I'm also going to set that timer because I don't want to go over. I want this to be a maximum of about 10 minutes. That's short for me. But 10 minutes to be broadcasting live will seem like an eternity. Actually, it'll probably go quickly. But, you know, that's the plan. So I'm going to use a timer. And so when you see me, if you're there on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern, you will know that not only am I feeling uncomfortable, but I'm using a countdown clock and notes. So, you know, I've read once before that if you do an Instagram Live, then as soon as you end it, the recording is deleted, or you can't. The recording ends, and there is no recording. I guess that's what it is. The recording disappears. So I don't know whether that's still true, but if it's not, I'm going to watch it afterward because I like to debrief and I like to watch myself. I mean, that's sort of not true. I hate watching myself like most people do, but I am going to do it because it's a wonderful way to see what you did right, what you did wrong, what you can improve, and get better as you go along. So just so you know, practice what I preach. And then I'm also going to ask for feedback. So I would say over time I've shifted my mindset about the discomfort in that, you know, I'm shy and introverted. People who know me know this. And so it's probably one of the reasons I spend a lot of time preparing, maybe more than other people. But I've changed my mindset around these kinds of daunting things. If I feel it's going to advance my business or career, I will take action anyway. And so I encourage you to do that as well. And I also hope if you're there, you will give me feedback too. So if you want to learn more about taking action anyway or doing Instagram Live after Monday, you can ask me because I'll have all the answers, or some of them. Please hop on over to ruthsherman.com where you can subscribe, add to my e-zine like this one, and get a bunch of free gifts. All right, I'll see you there. Thanks.